Aloha everybody, Kaiwaza with you. Welcome back to my channel and our continuing video series of looking through my Hawaiian record collection, one record at a time. Back from a little trip to Shreveport, Louisiana, and we will continue where we left off on the last video. We're covering the letter R, and we were discussing one of my favorite steel guitar artists, Herb Remington, also known as Herbie Remington. I cannot talk. I don't know. But we're going ahead. Herb Remington. And the next record of his I have here, Remington Rides Again. Now, this is not a Hawaiian album. It's all, in fact, it says, the authentic sounds of country and western music on Hilltop Records. But in fact, Herb Remington to me really seldom sounds really country. I mean, this kind of a swing style on here always, to me, sounds like a nice Hawaiian record, and I love this record. These are, I believe, maybe all original compositions, some of them anyway, and Big Dance at Windmill Greasing, I really love that. A Light Touch, Sweetenin', just plenty of songs on here that I really like. Yeah, this one's not Hawaiian at all. Also, pure a little bit later. Not as crazy about this one, but Herb Remington, pure Remington steel. And this one on Stoneway Records out of Houston, Texas. So, Herb Remington. Then we have another Hawaiian one from him. It's the last one I have. I'm sure he has some other albums out. I don't have all of them, but I don't know if he has any other specifically Hawaiian records out. This one's called Hawaii Swings. Not sure there's a date on this one, but this is on Ozone Music out of Friendswood, Texas. Now, on a couple of these songs, his wife, Mel Remington, sings. She wrote and sings a couple of these songs. Moo-moos are great for mamas, which is kind of cute. And you don't have to be Hawaiian to be native. Very politically incorrect song. But I do enjoy it nonetheless. And again, a beautiful steel guitar playing on this.
Yeah, moo-moo. A great deceiver, they cover a multitude of sins.
Here's an album on London Records from I believe a French-Canadian, either French or French-Canadian, I'm not sure, artist. I guess France is the French series of London Records. Burt Renaldi. I hate when somebody has a nickname and they, like, why not just use it? Like, why Burt Renaldi? Why not just Burt Renaldi? Hawaiian Ambiance. And as you can hear, this is just sort of popular songs, a couple Hawaiian songs played out with a small combo steel guitar. Now, we're coming up to an artist, probably won't get through all of his records today, but I really like this artist also. This is a gentleman who was a band leader, had a big band, but also known for doing innovations on the Hawaiian steel guitar, although he never called it the Hawaiian steel guitar. It was a type of pedal guitar, and he called it his console guitar. And we are talking about Mr. Alvino Rey. And like I said, he's a band leader, has a big band, But the first few albums I'm showing are before that, when he was just playing his console guitar. Beautiful style of playing. This is a religious album he did on Sacred Records, but it's all instrumental, just him on the steel guitar with the Ralph Carmichael Orchestra. Refreshing melodies. And the date on this record is 1958. I'm not sure the date of this next record. It's amazing. One of my Alvino Rey favorite recordings. Highly recommend this recording. My original copy was a real beat-up copy that I got at a garage sale or something somewhere. And I waited several years before I was able to find it again in good condition to get a nice clean copy of it. Instrumental album, My Reverie, Alvino Rey with the Judd Conlon Rhythmaires. I've spent a long time trying to figure out what's going on this cover. I know it's like a dreamlike state of reverie or whatever, but I don't know. If she's sleepwalking, who sleepwalks with their arms up in the air? Were they thinking originally they were going to like do it maybe this way? Like she was floating on clouds or flying through the air? Or like she was... I don't think they would do it that way. But this just seems really odd. I don't know. What's happening here? Anyway, this is a great album. There's kind of like a wordless chorus. Well, they sing a few lines, and then they're all do-dying all over the place. And it's actually quite a rather, I think a lot of the selections in here, they're not Hawaiian, but they're very much, could be like with an exotica sort of theme. We have My Reverie, Flamingo, On a Little Street in Singapore, Midnight Sun. Great album. I love this album. And this is on, you know, somewhat of an earlier Decca label. Now we get into Alvino Rey more in the type of music he really was known for, which is the big band with the steel guitar effects and steel guitar mixed in with it. He also kind of developed what they call the talking steel guitar, where it sounds like it's kind of talking, although, I mean, I think that's kind of a hit and miss sort of thing. But I won't spend a lot of time talking about these records, but showing them, because they're all in the same genre of like the big band with some steel guitar in it. And interesting, quite interesting stuff. Ping Pong. And we have Swingin' Fling. Then we have Alvino Rey, his greatest hits. These are actually songs of his that were maybe well known, but these are re-recordings of them using more modern recording techniques than earlier. Well, there's some pretty fun stuff on some of these records. Then we move into this is really a lovely album. Alvino Rey, his console guitar and string choir, so string orchestra with mellow moods for listening. Very, very lovely album, this one, That Lonely Feeling. It's a Lonesome Old Town is a song that I have to say I never really paid any attention to until his recording of it, and yeah, I really like it. Here's his Hawaiian album. He did do a full-on Hawaiian album. As I Remember Hawaii, and it has some great Hawaiian musicians on it, Pua Almeida and many others who were very active in the recording industry in Hawaii at the time. And it has mostly the standard songs, but it's kind of cool because Alvino Rey's style is a little different of an approach than most Hawaiian steel guitars have. It's a little more wild and whatever, so it's a nice album. I like to hear the Hawaiian musicians and singers with his style of steel playing together. As I Remember Hawaii, and this is actually Alvino Rey and his wife Louise King of the King Sisters on a actual Hawaiian vacation. And just for the record, I am going to say that even though he, of course, is known for the steel guitar, console guitar, I didn't call it the Hawaiian steel guitar. He didn't say so at this point, obviously, but throughout his career, he did say later on in life that he never actually liked Hawaiian music. He just likes the sound of the guitar. To each his own, right? Finally, from him, the last one for the day, and the last one I have from Alvino Rey, is a later recording, 1980. This is kind of a private thing, Alyssa Records or some sort of smaller funded thing, I don't know. It's called Dance With Me, the Big Band Sound of Alvino Rey. So obviously this is a throwback to his big band days, but it does, as per usual, feature the console Hawaiian steel guitar. I believe I said, did I say this was in 1980 and 1981? This was recorded in private sort of label. So that is Alvino Rey. And we're going to stop there for the day and continue next time. So I hope you enjoyed that. Subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and check out both Hawaiian Leisure Hour on 8tracks.com, where I have playlists of music songs from these records here. Also Hawaiian Hi-Fi on live365.com, which is broadcasting in the United States 24/7. Hawaiian, easy listening Hawaiian music from my collection. Have a good day. We'll see you next time.